Randall had to prompt Alice to move faster. She had managed to get a bearing on the direction they needed to go to find Dime's hidden people. He hated to push her so hard, but they were moving a little bit slow for two people in a hurry to get somewhere. She started out so fast when she first got the image of the way out, but once they moved into this ruined world, she hesitated from time to time as if unsure how to proceed. She had shared with him a picture of the entrance to the lower places that had materialized in her head. It was gold and green and 5 miles to the west of their current location. But even as she moved in the direction she had initially insisted was right, she wavered a bit with each step they made, sometimes stopping altogether. When he asked what was going on, she simply shook her head and moved forward again with a confident smile on her face, a smile that did not reflect in her eyes. She was doing her best to look like she knew exactly what she was doing, but he knew this part of her gift, the whole ability to see the unseen, was still very new and she wasn't used to it yet. This worried him a lot. Judging by what she had shown him, there was a lot of evil here and he was very afraid for her. Something was not quite right about the way she was acting. She wasn't telling him everything. This bothered him for many reasons, mostly because he loved and trusted her and would, of course, expect that she knew that. She should be able to tell him if she was scared and needed help. He would have turned and had quite the argument with her over this if it had not been for the fact that he was also scared stiff and knew that holding still and having it out at the moment would be a very bad idea. So he didn't let on that he was upset, but they would need to discuss this as soon as they could. He watched her with concern as they picked up the pace. Once again, rushing toward the location outlined in her head. Randall had, of course, been correct in his thinking. What Alice had failed to mention was the fact that, along with the image of the exit came the voice of a child, prompting her to move toward the doorway. Soft and sweet, the voice urged her on as she managed to convince Randall that what she was seeing came only from her ability to visualize the unseen places, the ones had allowed Sara to open for the safety of his beloved creations. Her childlike assistant also promised to protect her from the other things that roamed in and out of this world. It said that the bad things had not yet discovered this doorway she was being shown and that it could guarantee that she and Randall would be the first ones through it. When she asked why it was helping them in this way, the voice simply said it would tell her when they reached their destination. Alice hated to deceive Randall, but she was also afraid that it would take too long for her to get past this mind block she was experiencing to find the way out on her own. She had not seen the doorway before the voice offered her help. The water was already coming down so fast it was up to their ankles. At this rate they would be swimming in an hour or two. She was trying not to show him that she was risking their lives by trusting the voices he told her not to listen to in the first place.